Hey, what's up, my friends? It's Steve from Straight Fire Picks. We got best bets for Major League Baseball here for you today on Tuesday, April 2nd, 2024. We have MLB player props, run lines, totals, NRFIs here for you today. We got 4 picks that make a great value bets for this Tuesday Major League Baseball slate. As always, if y'all are new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 9,000 subscribers. Appreciate all of your guys' support as always. Let's get after it today and have a big day here in Major League Baseball. Make sure you guys give us a follow over on social media, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, at Straight Fire Picks for more picks, content, recaps, stuff like that. Great way to keep up with us there. Also check out our community Discord page as well. I'll link down below in the comment section and description for that. Also a great way to keep up with us there. You get access to the chat, more ideas for picks. We also post our announcements and stuff like that in there as well. Okay, guys, quick shout out here to our Straight Fire MVPs. So just wanted to say thank you to all of our channel members. You guys really are awesome. I appreciate all of you guys' support here at the channel. If you guys are interested in becoming a Straight Fire MVP today, there's a join button down below. The cost is just $3.99 per month. You get access to our picks and our plays early. So basically an hour or two in advance of the video. I post up our plays for our Straight Fire MVPs if you guys want early lines and stuff like that. And also just a great way to support the channel and what we do here at the channel. Okay, guys, enough on that. Let's do a recap from the other day. This is from Saturday. We took a couple days off with it being the holiday. We ended up going 2-2, plus 0.08 units, so it wasn't a bad day. It wasn't a great day, but we were plus money a little bit. So far, we are now 4-0 on NRFIs and player props, and we're 0-4 on game picks. So it's just the way the season has started. We're 4-4 so far to start the season. But we did cash Brian Hayes over 1.5 bases for plus 125 value. That was our nice, plus value hit of the day. Then we also cashed the NRFI bet there in the Athletics Guardians game. Got a little bit of good fortune there. Jose Ramirez had a home run taken away, so we did cash that. And then the game picks, once again, early on it looked good. We had the Cubs team total over 4.5. Swanson hit an early home run, I believe, either in the first or the second inning. So I thought we were on our way to cashing that. And then we also had the Yankees' first 5 innings run line, which is the one that really hurt me the most. I knew once the 5th inning was over, it was 3-1, whatever. I knew the Yankees were going to come back and win. I just had that feeling. And I was like, because I was torn between taking that or the Yankees straight up on the money line. And, of course, we ended up taking the first 5. And they lost the first 5, won the game, obviously. So that's just the way betting works, guys, usually. When you're thinking about something and you don't take it, it hits. When you're taking the thing that you're thinking about fading or thinking about not taking, that one usually ends up missing. So it's just the way it works, guys. It's the way betting works. So we've gotten off to a rough start as far as with our game picks. But like I said, our player props and our NRFIs are keeping us afloat. So hopefully we can get back on track, though, with the game picks today. And we can have a nice 4-0 day. So quick shout out to our comic capper, Eric and me. He had Matt Olson and Jose Altuve each to record a hit for minus 102 value. Was able to cash that. It's a great call. It's there from our comic cappers. Eric Means getting hot in our comic capper section, guys. He cashed the previous one as well with the Jays plus 1.5 and parlayed with the Bo Bichette hit. So make sure you guys look for that. Outside of that, let's get after it today, guys. Let's get a 4-0 sweep today in Major League Baseball. Let's get right into our picks here. At number 1, we're going with the Boston Red Sox. Oakland Athletics, NRFI bet here. No run first inning, minus 120 value here on FanDuel. See, I love this NRFI once again here at the Athletics Park. I do like taking NRFIs in Oakland in particular. I love this park for NRFIs. And here, especially, with the home team, the Athletics obviously don't put up a lot of runs. They were 25th in first inning runs last year, and it looks like they're probably going to be on that pace once again this year. They're just not a great scoring team. They're just not a very good baseball team, right? So you got Bello here, though, going for the Red Sox. Very solid, obviously. 1-0, 3.60 ERA. 1-0 so far to the NRFI this season. On the other side, you got Alex Wood coming over from the Giants. He's 0-1, 16.20 ERA, but 1-0 to the NRFI. So he ended up getting touched up later on in his last start. but he actually did start that game decently. 3 innings pitched, 1 earned run, then the 4th inning he gave up 5. So I think Wood, though, here could get through the top of this Red Sox order. The Red Sox first 4 batters so far, a top average among those first 4 guys, at least the projected first 4 guys, is a 238 average, led by, Duran. So, could something happen? Yeah, but overall, I think these hitters so far have gotten off to a rough start. On a lot of teams. Same thing with the Athletics. There's just not a lot of bats in the lineup that are hitting over even 250. Blade is the only guy at the top of the Athletics top of the Athletics lineup that I'm worried about. He's hitting 350 so far this season. And he does have a home run in his career off of Brian Bello, which that's why I say he's the only guy I'm concerned about, though. If we get by Blade in the bottom half of the inning, I think we'll be set on this one. I think here both these offenses so far, haven't looked great. I know that Red Sox did put up 9 yesterday, but for the most part, prior to that game, they have not looked great. I think here Wood could keep it down enough to get through the top half of this inning. And same thing here for, Bello. I think obviously Bello's a great pitcher. Like I said, we just got to deal with Blade, and if we can get him out, I think we'll be good to go. So, love this one for our number 1 pick, guys. We got the Boston Red Sox, Oakland Athletics, NRFI bet here. No run first inning, minus 120 odds here on FanDuel. Okay, guys, and at number 2, we're going back to a familiar pick, which we've already cashed on this season. We're going Mookie Betts over 1.5 bases, plus 115 odds on DraftKings. So what I'm looking at here on Mookie Betts, guys, is they really haven't changed the value on his line, right? His line has been, plus value so far, most of the season, and he's been cashing. He's 5 out of 6 so far to this season. To this line, we know he's one of the best hitters in all of baseball. He's proven it once again so far to start the season. He's hitting 520, 4 home runs, a 1.20 slugging so far this season. He's absolutely crushing the baseball. And not really surprised by that, right, off the season he's coming off of last year. And he's once again playing at home, where he obviously loves to hit. He hit 334 at home last season with a 662 slugging. That's really stinking good. That's next level stuff to hit that high of an average and that high of a slugging at home. So I love him obviously in this spot. He's a career 304 batting average versus Logan Webb with 1 home run and 23 at bat. So I think once again you can see him fly over this line. He's been absolutely scorching it so far. And he's got what we call plate protection, right? You can't just walk the guy because of the guys he got coming up behind him, and Freddie Freeman and all these talented batters that are obviously behind him. Just opens the door even more for Mookie Betts to get hits. And should also get him, his full complement of hits. If the Dodgers offense is cooking like they have been, they're putting up 5, 6, 7 runs, he should get an extra at bat. Should get us at least, we're hoping for at least obviously 4 at bats in this game. If we get 4 at bats, I'm feeling pretty good about this bet. So, which I think we'll get. So far, Logan Webb, we know is obviously a pretty solid pitcher here on the Giants. He's got good history, though, off of him. And then once this gets to the bullpen, the Giants' bullpen's been so bad. The bullpen ERA so far is 10.00. That is worst in Major League Baseball. They've been absolutely atrocious. So I think here Betts could take advantage of that. And like I said, with him hitting at home, and he hits righties also pretty well. Last year he hit 309 versus right-handed pitching, 546 slugging. So, Betts, any way you slice it by any of his splits, you should be able to get this done. So, love it there for our number 2 pick. We got Mookie Betts over 1.5 bases here for the Los Angeles Dodgers, plus 115 odds on DraftKings. Okay, and at number 3, we're going with the New York Mets. First 5 innings, minus 0.5 run line here versus the Detroit Tigers, plus 104 odds on FanDuel. So, couple things here. The Mets are 0-4 and the Tigers are 4-0. So you're like, why in the world are we taking the Mets? Well, you ever heard that expression that they're due? They really are due. They lost yesterday in extra innings, 5-0, giving up all 5 runs in the 10th inning. But I think here, the Mets have to win at some point, and they have to break out at some point. I think this is a good spot here for it. They're sending Adrian Hauser to the mound, who they picked up from the Brewers. Last year, 8-5, 4.12 ERA, pretty solid overall. He's an experienced starter. I think this is a good spot for him to, get the Mets going, hold it down for the pitching staff, and their offense has to get going. And versus Casey Mize of the Tigers today, I think they'll be able to get that done. He's got a career 4.29 ERA, 1.21 WHIP, 241 average allowed. But, usually first start on the road here for Mize. And a guy who doesn't have a ton of big league experience. Most of the he's been in and out of the league, with injuries and stuff like that. So I think here this is a good spot to back the Mets. And the bats obviously need to get it going. Like I said, they are due. They're due some positive regression. The Tigers are due some negative regression. Tigers have, obviously started the season 4-0. The Mets at 0-4, but I think here in this particular spot, I think you're going to see the Mets finally get the first one of the season. I'm not willing to trust their bullpen, but I think in the first 5 innings, I think the Mets will come out strong. And I think Hauser will give them a good start. He's pretty solid, like I said, last year, and we saw some good things in spring training as well. So I think this is a good spot here for the Mets to get this done in the first 5. So love it there for number 3 pick. We're going New York Mets, first 5 innings, minus 0.5 run line, plus 104 odds on FanDuel. Okay, and finally at number 4, we got the Minnesota Twins, first 5 innings, money line, minus 110 odds on DraftKings. So this, let me first say, gives you push equity here straight up on the money line in the first 5. So if this game's tied, you just get your money back. We need the Twins to be winning in the first 5 to actually cash it and win the bet. Avoided bet is even, and then obviously if they lose the first 5, you lose the bet. But here, what I really like with the Twins, guys, is I love the splits off the starter today, Jakob Junis. So Jakob Junis, the starter here for the Brewers. Twins bats have some real success against this guy and a lot of experience. So you got Buxton, 444 batting average, Castro, 333 average, Carlos Correa, 636 average, Kepler, 333 average, and Carlos Santana, 444 average off of Jakob Junis. So obviously, I think this is a guy that the Twins bats are going to be able to hit. For their careers, they've had a lot of success off of him. I think you could see that happen here once again in a hitter-friendly ballpark here in Milwaukee. I think you see this Twins team put up some runs. I thought about taking there's a lot of bets I thought about taking here. I mean, you could consider the first 5 over. You could consider the first 5, Twins over, but it's very book limited as far as that goes. I believe DraftKings offers like a first 5 team total, which I'm perfectly fine with that. You could take, like I said, you take the first 5 team total over. You could take the full game over. There's a lot of things you could take here. Junis, a career 4.64 ERA, 272 average, 1.34 WHIP allowed for his career. So he's a guy that's gotten hit throughout his career, and I think once again he's definitely a candidate for that to happen today with the bats that he's up against today. I think you see the Twins get to him. And on the other side, you got Louis Varland here going for the Twins, who's got a 1.22 WHIP, 255 average allowed for his career. And the Brewers bats have no history off of Varland, which I like that for the pitcher. I think the advantage there goes to the pitcher. They haven't seen his stuff. I think early on, especially, like I said, through the first 5 innings, I think we'll have an advantage there with Varland. And like I said, this is a hitter's park, obviously in Milwaukee, so I think we'll see the Twins bats get to Junis, and it's just going to come down to whether Varland could hold it down, which I believe he could hold it down enough here to get the Twins through the first 5. Like I said, though, I don't mind the first 5 over. I believe it was 4.5. I would like that. The full game over at 8.5 ain't bad either. The Twins team total full game. The Twins first 5 team total would probably be the second one if you guys could take it. It'll be the Twins first 5 team total over. I think that'd be a great look. So, but I do like the first 5 money line. That's what I'm rolling with today. I think, like I said, we get that tie equity, just in case this game is tied. But I also like them just having the lead after 5 innings in this one. So, love it there for our number 4 pick. We got the Minnesota Twins first 5 innings money line, minus 110 odds here on DraftKings. All right, guys, that's going to do it for our picks. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 9,000 subscribers. Appreciate all of your guys' support as always. I'm also going to try and have an NBA video out for you today as well. I've been a little hesitant to bet the NBA towards the end of the season because things have been so wacky in the NBA lately. There's been scandals, all types of weird crap going on in the NBA. So I am planning on trying to put out some picks though for that and a video that'll be on the road. So I'll be doing that one on the road. So appreciate all of your guys' support though. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Hope you guys had a happy Easter. And until we catch you guys next time, we will catch you guys next time. Peace out.